From Space Launch Complex 1 at the Kerbal Space Center, the Realistic Design Bureau is proud to bring you Minator launch coverage. Today, Minator V rocket is launching the MUNSCAN 1 mission to the Moon to scan for landing biomes. T-minus 3, 2, 1, ignition, and liftoff of the Minator with MUNSCAN, enhancing the knowledge of the Moon through scanning. Standing by for gravity turn start confirmation. We have confirmation of the gravity turn start. We have a nominal start on the gravity turn. The spacecraft is beginning the east arc out. Spacecraft is performing as expected, continuing to transmit data back to the Kerbal Space Center. And there's the kitten, climbing up the chair. Spacecraft is performing as expected. 6 kilometers in altitude, 400 meters per second. (10 seconds remaining in 15 seconds remaining in first stage flight. About 10 seconds now remaining in first stage flight. Altitude now 12 kilometers. Three seconds remaining in first stage flight. Spacecraft is traveling at 800 meters per second. Altitude 19 kilometers. Stage 1 separation. Ignition on the second stage. Second stage engine powering up. Performing as expected. Second stage engine is performing nominally. We have about 1 minute remaining in second stage flight. The second stage is a Thiokol SR-119 booster. Then we have an SR-120 booster. And then on the very upper stages, we have a Star 48B and a Star 37FM. I believe it's, yeah, a Star 37FM. Spacecraft is arcing over to practically flat as we climb. Altitude now 40 kilometers. Velocity 1 kilometer per second. Velocity 1.2 kilometers per second. Altitude 50 kilometers. About 20 seconds remaining in first stage flight. We have 10 seconds remaining in second stage flight. Shutdown. Separation. Payload fairing separation. Nominal. Communication satellite targeted. We have ignition on the third stage. Third stage engine powering up. About 50 seconds remaining in third stage flight. Solar panels deploy. Deploying as expected. Standing by for confirmation of third stage shutdown, and then third stage separation. Shutdown. Separation. As we now coast to apoapsis. As the coasting phase now starts up to the apoapsis. The spacecraft now has communication through the ComSats. Five seconds to the burn. We have ignition and a nominal burn on the Star 48. The spacecraft is in orbit. As we are preparing for engine cutoff. Shutdown. Spacecraft is initiating the reorientation sequence in preparation for stage separation. The spacecraft is crossing the water and passing almost directly over mission control as it prepares to make a burn for the moon. Stage separation. Payload spin up. Ignition. As the spacecraft is being spin stabilized. As the 37 continues to spin, as the spacecraft continues to climb and spins down and is being spun down, we are preparing for shutdown on the... We have shutdown. And separation and shutdown. As the spacecraft is just performing final tweaks for translunar injection. Tweaks have been performed. The Realistic Design Bureau will bring you coverage when the spacecraft achieves lunar orbit. For the Realistic Design